What's up guys, FM Campbell here, welcome to another episode of the Building a Force series. We have taken control of York City as voted by you guys, and we last left you after the Gillingham game, which is a live episode. We've got another live episode for you again today. We are playing top of the league Chesterfield. We did lose to these 2-1 last time, but before we do so, we've got some games to cover. As you can see, we have played quite a few since the last update on Thursday last week. Gillingham, we lost 2-1 against, as you probably know. If you haven't seen that, feel free to go check it out. It's the previous episode. We've then finally returned to winning ways after 3 games without a win. Peterborough, we beat 2-0. Lee Croft and Michael O'Connor with the goals in the 8th and 89th minute. MK Dons, from obviously Milton Keynes, where I'm from, we beat 3-1. Wes Fletcher with 2 and Josh Carson with the other goal. Wes Fletcher with 1, Josh Carson with 2. Jesus Christ, keep up. Jimmy Ryan got a consolation goal in the 86th minute for the MK Dons. So 2 wins in a row, 6 points on the board. But we then had another sort of blip with 3 games without a win. Rochdale, we lost 1-0 to Mark O'Brien with the only goal of that game. Then away to Notts County, we lost 3-2 with a very frustrating... Well, it went actually 3-1. We got an 89th minute goal after an 87th minute Drissa Traore goal, making it 3-1. But yeah, Delfonso with 2 goals for Notts County, Traore with the other. We had Jordan Clark and Lee Croft on the score sheet. We then played Oxford, drew 1-1. Obviously Oxford, the team that come up with us and have been doing very, very well. So we got a 91st minute equaliser, very, very tight game that one, after a Devon Green goal in the 14th minute for Oxford. We then finally got another victory. Leighton Orient we beat 2-1. Lee Croft with both of the goals in the 1st and 54th minute. It was a Danny Fox own goal, which unfortunately was one of these ones where it literally just happened in the Villa series that I'm doing as well. Hits the crossbar and just bounces off a defender and goes in. It's so frustrating. But Leighton Orient also went down to 10 men in the 93rd minute as well, whilst they were chasing an equaliser. Fortunately for us, though, we managed to hold on another 3 points on the board. We then had 2 1-0 losses. Against Middlesbrough first of all, we lost 1-0. Adil Nabi with the only goal in the 12th minute. We then lost 1-0 to Millwall. Obviously that's the Jaguars from the World Network game, which by the way soon to return. Angel, it's Angel who scored the only goal for Millwall. Again another 1-0 loss. We then played Rotherham, beat them 2-1. Tom Youngs and a James Shea own goal. A very strange one actually. The corner swings in and he just kind of gets up and heads it. And it looks like he's trying to head it over the bar. Well, that's the only thing I can think of. But he went straight in. It was a great finish. But Jamie Ferry with a penalty in the 22nd minute for Rotherham. And that concluded the game since we last left you. As it stands, we are sat in 10th position, 5 points off the playoff positions. I don't think, obviously, we've got to be realistic. It's going to be very tough for us to reach that. We've got some teams in and around us that we have to play over the coming weeks. So there's not a lot of games left to go. That many games. We've got Chesterfield, Scunthorpe, Doncaster, Walsall, Barnsley, Crewe, Sheffield United, Shrewsbury, Swindon and Tranmere. Today we are playing Chesterfield. The next episode will be covering the Tranmere game, which will be the last game of the season. Hopefully it'll be one that's going to be a competitive one that's going to really make a difference on how our season ends. Fingers crossed. But we have a really topsy-turvy season so far. We started off doing quite well, to be fair. We had quite a sort of decent amount of wins. And then we had a real blip in here, as you can see, with only one win in 8 games, which is frustrating. And then this has been sort of topsy-turvy the whole way throughout. We've been sort of losing 2 and then drawing or winning 1, then losing 2 and drawing and winning 1 the whole way through. So again, I do always say it's the curse of the live episode or curse of the live commentary of a game that we always lose. We seem to lose when we play live. But I have noticed I pick the hard games that we're actually playing when we're playing live. For instance, we are playing top of the league Chesterfield, as I just showed there. They're top of the league quite comfortably by 4 points. So we could make obviously a big difference on how their season turns out. Oxford have slightly fallen away now, as you can see. They're now 12 points behind top. They were top quite considerably, but Chesterfield have kind of run away with it. They've had a little blip themselves though, Chesterfield, so hopefully we can capitalise on that. But yeah, so I mean, we've picked a tough game again for us today, but I suppose you guys want to see the tough games, and that's probably the reason why self-consciously I picked these games to do live. Couple of bits of information I had to go through. I should probably make note now will tell you guys now that I need to start making note of when my players get injured. In the previous episodes, I've actually been moaning about injuries so much, but obviously because there's been quite a like a drastic amount of time between the last 2 games. If I said we've got someone injured in the Peterborough game, for example, for like 2 weeks, it means he only misses this many games, and I'll go into the team and he's not injured because his injury he's back from the injury. So I will in future start writing notes out that when these players are getting injured and obviously how long for. But Marlon Pack was out for 4 weeks with a pulled hamstring. I couldn't tell you when. Barnett become interested in Sean Goss on loan. He then got injured for 3 months with a torn hamstring. Very, very frustrating. That's the Sean Goss that we signed on a free, as you can see here. He's got 8 weeks to 2 months. What? Doesn't make sense. 8 weeks and 2 months. Isn't that the same thing? I've just noticed that now. But yeah, he was about to go to Barnet on loan, 100% wages, but then he failed the medical. Wes Fletcher was then out for 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know how far into that he is. He's still injured. 5 to 10 days before he's back. As you can see, Marlon Pack is now no longer injured. Then Josh Carson was out for 2 weeks as well. He's now back. We've had a youth intake. We've got a few half decent ones. We have, if we go to, we want contract. Oh, start date, don't we? That's what we want. So these are the ones that we've signed recently. So we've got Mark Williams. As you can see, some reasonably good ones actually, not too bad at all. Mark Williams has signed. He's a goalkeeper. As you can see him there. I won't go into too much details about these different players at the moment. It is more about thinking about the future and making some money on some of these. We've then got Joe Rush, who's a central attacking midfielder. Going to have to work on him. Obviously these are all sort of 15 years old because they literally just signed yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was the 11th actually they came through. Mick Goodlad. These are all top names, by the way. Again, 15-year-old. A lot of these are based on assistant reports, but we've got Reece Wood, who's a central midfielder. He doesn't look that great. 15 years old, obviously. Apparently, he's got great potential, though. So we'll have to see how we do with him. Dennis Mitchell, another one. That guy's another central midfielder. Then we've got Justin Clapham, 15 years old, as you know. Heading, marking, and tackling, all 10. But a central defender. But yeah, top names. We've got Williams, Rush, Goodlad, Woods, Mitchell, Clapham. Not too bad. Ben Barber has finally gone back out on loan. I think he's in the under-21s actually. Where is it? Yeah, Ben Barber. Obviously because we signed Danny Fox coming in, rotating with Dixon, sorry. Yeah, he's gone on loan to Ebbsfleet. They're paying all of his wages, so saving us a little bit of money as well. Always keeping our mind on them finances and thinking about the future of the club. But yeah, he's gone on loan to Ebbsfleet for a month. I'm hoping that they go back in for him and say that they want to extend it to the end of the season. We'll have to wait and see. But we are approaching the end of the season very thick and fast. And to be fair, we've needed to, I suppose, with the Aston Villa series taking as long as it is for us to win the Champions League. I think it will be on episode number 40 tomorrow. So yeah, there's 3 episodes of that a week, and then there's 2 episodes of this week. So we do have to get through quite a drastic amount of games per episode, which I tried to sort of keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on in every single episode. But we have got a live episode today, as I said, against Chesterfield, top of the league. Let's go and get straight into it. So hopefully we can actually get a win. But we've got some very tired players in the team. We've just recently played our game. We've got another game. Well, we haven't actually got a game until a week on Saturday after this. So fingers crossed we can get a result. And obviously some players can obviously have some rest time. But we're going to bring Josh Carson in for Michael Coulson, who's obviously just returned from injury. What else should we go for? Should we bring Coulson? No, we won't bring Coulson with us. Josh Harrop, I think we're going to take out. Who should we... I'd like to play McDonald. McDonald's been in absolute blistering form, by the way, before his injury. But I think we'll play Jordan Clark. We'll just give him some game time. Wes Fletcher's obviously still injured, so we've only got Tom Youngs as our only choice up front. Should we give Connolly a game? We'll give Connolly a game at right back for Liam Donnelly. And I think that will do it for now. We'll obviously have to keep an eye on some of these players' condition during the game, but we'll see how we get on. But that will do it for now. So we're playing our normal 4-1-2-2-1. We are playing, retaining the possession, obviously to play wider as well. We have been training attacking movement because I've been trying to get as many goals on the score sheet as possible, which probably reflects on the goals that we're conceding, but the aim is to score more than the opponent at the moment. But we'll proceed to the match away to Chesterfield as well, which is could make a dramatic difference. They are 4-5 favourites. We are 3-1 on to win, so we are not favourites for this game whatsoever. Yeah, well, listen, that's fine. Nobody fancies us to win. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. And we'll just passionately tell them that we've got faith in them, as per usual, the little faithful trick. And just tell them that, come on, boys. We believe you can got what it takes to make a difference. But yeah, away to Chesterfield. Here we go then. We've got the latest scores and the team ratings. For some reason, it is the Chesterfield team ratings. Hold on a minute. Are they going to score here? Good, it's cleared. Suarez, what are you doing, mate? That's a throw-in. But we'll make sure we bring up the York team ratings. I don't know why that changed to Chesterfield. So here we go. We've got the league and the match stats on the left. Latest scores and the York team ratings on the right. We are going attacking because we've got a defensive formation. Well, not defensive formation, but we've got a ball-controlled, ball-winning formation, essentially. One good thing to note as well over here, we have got a good goal difference of +12. So maybe the fact that we're working training on attacking movement could be sort of playing into our hands there. We are what, 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 teams that have a better goal difference than us in the whole league, so not too bad. But we are reaching the 25th minute now at still 0-0. Fingers crossed things can stay the same. If we do win today and results go our way around the grounds, we can only leap up to 9th place, but we will be 2 points behind 7th and 8th. Obviously we've got that playoff. Danny Fox with a free kick. Casasola, he's hit the bar and it's cleared by Whitehead. What an opportunity. What an opportunity. It wasn't clear cut, but it's an even game. We've got 5 shots apiece. They're just edging possessions. Lee Croft with another free kick, this time in towards Carson. Cleared to Youngs. Croft's got lots of room to do absolutely fuck all with it. You had about 4 days then to pick a player. And then Lee's going to take the goal kick. Oh, for God's sake, here we go. This is going to go from Croft just rushing his shot. And we are 1-0 down. Why has Croft not just thought, right, okay, I've got lots of time, let's pick out a man. There he is, let's play the ball through and see if we can get one. No, he just played it straight to the goalkeeper with a really, really poor cross. And Polian wins the ball far too easily. Randall, to be fair, what a ball in from Randall that is to Ahern Grant. But, Eastman not having a great game. Tom Young's not, 6.5. It's about average. But I think it looks like we're going to go at half-time at 1-0 down. Maybe 2. And it's 2. I should not have said anything. Gaetan Bong, a guy that I tried to sign, who actually turned us down to go to Chesterfield, has just made it 2-0. McGugan with a corner, as you can see, puts the ball in completely unmarked. Oh no, it wasn't. So Bong was marked, but just beaten to it. 2-0 down, boys. Not good. Not good at all. And I am going to tell them aggressively, show me something else in the second half. And some of them reacted well. We need to score early on. I feel like we need to score early on. Suarez, after the kickoff, Croft has switched over to the left-hand side. I do have the right and left-hand side swapping. Something I did say that I'd cover in one of these episodes around now is I would have gone through the tactic. I will be going through the tactic in more detail that we're playing on Thursday's episode, so in 2 days' time. So stay tuned for that. And check that out if you want to check out the tactic, but I'll go through that in more detail and hopefully you can get a little bit of insight as to how we're lining up at the moment, and then maybe you can tell me how I need to improve it or what you like, or you never know. But we're still 2-0 down as we approach the 60th minute, and I think we're going to have to maybe look at making a change. Lee Croft is knackered. How is Jordan Clark doing? Not well either. What else can we do? Let's take off Connolly, he's not having a great game. Where's Donnelly? There he is. Maybe we should have started Donnelly in the first place. Eastman also, our centre-backs are really inconsistent, Eastman and Casasola. They either have a good game or a bad game. It's quite frustrating, but we're going to passionately demand more. Sellers though with the ball. Jordan Clark's got lots of room. He's going to push into the space. Youngs comes and takes it out wide. Donnelly's going to use loads of time to do nothing with. Back inside to Clark. Hannah, what are you going to do for me? Sellers, go one more. Youngs. Oh, what a strike. What a strike, Tom Youngs. What a strike. I think that's gone right into the top corner. And we have given ourselves an opportunity to get something for this game. Sellers with the assist. Youngs takes a good touch to get it out of his feet. And it's not quite top corner. It's actually parried into the top corner. To be fair, the goalkeeper, Lee, has to do better than that. But that should be a lift. We do need a striker. Oh, that's not good. Danny Fox is injured. There's an injury in every bloody game. We're going to bring Dickinson in for Fox. And that is all our substitutions used. It's frustrating because I would have liked to have brought on Marlon Pack really, but it's not going to happen. Who's, to be fair, not long back from injury. So, come on boys, can we do something? We're approaching the 74th minute. Let's maybe have a look at the instructions. I'm liking the fact that we're playing wide. Let's go a little bit more direct. Let's get the ball up the pitch a little bit quicker. And let's just passionately tell the subs that have come on to push forward. Can we get an equaliser? 78th minute approaching. Coming towards the last 10 minutes of the game. Dean Whitehead has been booked for Chesterfield. Are we even going to get a highlight? Still 2-1 down. Another yellow card for Chesterfield. Brad Randall this time. I think we're going to go overload. Let's go for it. We've got just over 5 minutes to go. We've got nothing to lose. Take more risks. Which didn't click for some reason. There we go. 87th minute, boys. Come on. Here we go. Carson with the corner. He whips it in. Eastman gets up. It's cleared. Clark, don't lose it now. Clark. What a goal! What a screamer! What an absolute beast of a strike. That is gone right in. In fact, we're going to go count and hold out for a draw, I think, here. It was cleared. Eastman manhandled, to be fair. Clark takes a little back flick touch. And he... Oh, my God. That has got to be up there with potentially goal of the month, at least. Contender for goal of the season. Let's just throw overload for the last minute. Just see if we can get anything in the oh, no. 30 seconds to go. Oh, God. I was just going to squeeze in at the post. What an absolute screamer from Jordan Clark. That, son, is why you started that game. Well, that's why oh, my God. Please. 10 seconds to go here. Youngs. He loses it. McGugan. Hearn Grant. Can we win it back? We do. Eastman, play that through. Oh, no. Youngs was on. He was on. Now you play it to Youngs. And it's cleared. And that is going to be a full time. And to be fair, that is a good result for us. Away from home. Against top of the league. And we've held them to a draw. As you can see, our assistant agrees. Let the team know how big the result is given our underdog status. I'm going to say you've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. The team agrees. And what a screamer. You've seen that live. An absolute screamer from Jordan Clark. To make it 1-1 against top of the league. And to be fair, a really, really good result. I'm quite pleased with that. But, oh, God. Danny Fox, how long are you out for? 10 days to 2 weeks. Clark on form for York. I know. Oh, what a goal. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. The next game that we cover, as I said, on the next update will be the Tranmere game, which we'll do on Thursday. And I will be going through the tactic in that episode as well, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you think the goal was a screamer like I did, remember to leave a like, especially if you've enjoyed the episode. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about the Aston Villa series, which is still going. We're getting ever closer to that Champions League final. Hopefully this will be the season that we can do it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you on Thursday or tomorrow for another Aston Villa episode. Peace.